In working in concert with the City Council, we have sent a strong message to Patersonians that improving our parks is not just a priority, it's a passion.
It is.
It's our passion. Why? Because the next generation of Patersonians deserve better parks. And they don't need to go anywhere else but their city and walk down the street and enjoy the amenities. As a matter of fact, parks are so much of a priority and a passion for us. The first grant that we ever applied for was the 10-minute walk campaign, that every child, every family should have a park within 10 minutes or his or her home and within walking distance. And so we started with the City Council and community partners like Bob Garashi, the ball rolling. And here we are $100 million later, 10 new athletic fields, 10 new parks, and announcing today that the National Park Service is awarding the city of Paterson with a $4.9 million grant for a total transformation of our flagship park, Westside Park. New tennis courts, new basketball courts, 2 new fields, multi-purpose to accommodate the popularity of cricket in the city of Paterson. And it all started with a vision. And that vision, or that visionary, is none other than Bob Garashi, the gentleman we affectionately refer to as Bob the Builder. Bob, please. You got the plan in your hands?
Thank you, Mayor. And I think the Mayor says that it all started with us because back in 2016, we commissioned a master plan for the rehabilitation of Westside Park, and it's right here. And Mayor, you know all too well that too many of these reports sit on a shelf and gather dust.
Yes.
Today, we can say that this plan has come off of the shelf.
Yes.
And thanks to the good works of the city and New City Parks and the National Park Service and NJCDC, a new rehabilitated Westside Park is in our future, and this plan lays out the vision for what will be there. So we're enormously excited today. Mayor, I'm excited that you are continuing on this priority, high priority of yours, to ensure that the parks in Paterson are the best anywhere. And I continue to laud you for the work that you've done on so many different parks, including Blue Costello and a number of the smaller parks. But now here we have the opportunity to undertake this huge rehabilitation of the biggest or next to biggest park in the city of Paterson. So today is a very good day. It's a very proud day for the city of Paterson, and NJCDC could not be any happier to be a major part of what's about to go down at Westside Park. Thank you.
And I have to give credit where credit's due relative to the last real investment that's been made in Westside Park, and that was made by Bob and NJCDC by building a new playground for the children in that neighborhood. So we're really encouraged by the fact that, and I see one of our baseball coaches, you're going to be able to use total oval again without worrying whether or not it was going to rain. And we'll get to that a little bit later. I want to commend the members of our municipal council. Why? Well, they share our vision. And so that means they can share the victory as well. This past Tuesday, they moved on awarding a contract for the renovation, or should I say the transformation of Barber Park. They also approved the auction of Libby's. Why is that important? All the stars are aligning at the Great Falls. 39 McBride Avenue, this gentleman's on the planning board. They approved the rooftop restaurant and food hall project Bob brought to my office with the servant's heart in the 5th Ward. So across from the falls, you're gonna have a rooftop restaurant and a food hall. Now, Libby's will be auctioned off. Could be the potential site of a restaurant, cafe, maybe even a boutique hotel. I don't want a Wendy's. We have too many of those. Or Popeyes, stuff like that.
I heard you guys.
But that is in addition to the visitor center that we're gonna build.
Yes, we are.
And the river walk that we're gonna cut the ribbon on in June.
Yes, we can.
Yes, thank you, President Obama. Hinchliffe Stadium brought back to life. senior apartments, and now a new museum telling the story of not only the stadium and the city, but the story of American integration. The stars are aligning for the city. At one time, when Bob referenced 2016, it was a stagnant city. Now it's a city of synergy and a city of solutions and energy. Thank you, Bob. And one of those solutions is improving our parks. Bob was very modest. Lou Costello Memorial Park has a playground that accommodates children with autism, and depending on who you ask, who's on first or what park was first, was it Roberto Clemente or Lou Costello Memorial? It doesn't matter. Now we have 2 parks with playgrounds that accommodate children on the spectrum, with a 3rd up at the mountain and a 4th coming at Pennington Park.
Yes.
So having said that, a bona fide champion of parks, our 2nd ward councilman, Khalid.
Thank you, Mayor. This master plan started in 2016 when I was elected for the first time.
Yes.
I want to thank all the partners, especially NJCDC and B5 and all the entities who were helping to this project to be flourished. I want to thank each and every one of you. You see, the mayor said it best. Share vision equals share victories. When mayor was elected, he always spoke about the parks and the recreation, and the council worked hand in hand with the mayor, and you see the results. Paterson is moving forward. Let's work together. I'm very excited about Westside Park, specifically the launch of the boat. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's move the 2nd ward forward, also city of Paterson forward. Let's continue the progress. Thank you, Mayor.
I like that. Launching the boat. Also, we have a river walk
Yes.
that residents can enjoy, and visitors. We welcome anyone, as opposed to Pattersonians going to Bergen County or maybe even New York for the parks that they have there. Now they can stay right here in the city of Paterson, which is now a city of parks. First-class, state-of-the-art parks. And Ramon Lopez here, he knows he's a baseball coach. And this gentleman, they got the ball rolling as far as the new fields are concerned, whether it was Buckley Field or Brandy's Field or the Riverside Oval or the Putnam Oval or Commons Field, Lester Titus Field, the School 25 Field, the new Pennington Park baseball field, or the new soccer field at Pennington Park as well. Hinchcliffe, you read my mind. It's like we're scripted here, we're simpatico, the councilman and I. So, irrespective of where it is, it's for Paterson. And again, another gentleman who is passionate about parks, who is investing heavily in Roberto Clemente Park, not just the playground to accommodate children with special needs, but now there's a new fence for the safety of the residents that this young man spearheaded that initiative, and that is none other than the 5th Ward Councilman, Louis A. Velez. Somebody
So, Bob, 2016 plan for Westside Park, I was looking at it, April 2017, it's going to be 8 years that this plan was created. And I was looking at it, that some pages says intentionally blank page. And for the future, we need the funding. And the funding is here. Why I say this, because we are council people, members, well, 8 council members, let me keep it clear, that like to see the city of Paterson moving forward. 8 individuals love to see this happening in the city of Paterson. My colleague, Shahid Khalid, always speak about Westside Park, always lobby for Westside Park. Me sitting in the committee, the DPW committee for the past 8 years, every time they bring something about parks, roads, resurfacing, I give priority to that, to move it forward in the agenda. So, 8 years, Westside Park plan was born. 8 years, Westside Park plan was born. So, the money came in the premature stages. They had to wait 9 years to bring the funding. So we didn't have to wait for 9 years to wait for the funding. I'm happy that this is coming to conclusion. Now we have to put the shovels in the ground.
Yes.
Now we have to celebrate. And those that always say, we are spending our time on parks, shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Because fixing a park will raise the value of your property.
Yeah, it's true.
Will attract people to come even from your neighbors and family to visit you at your home.
Yeah.
And when the house is full, you know what they're gonna go? To the park.
Yeah.
To the park.
I like that.
When they wanna do barbecue, to the park.
Yeah.
So, shame on you. This is our baby. We announced the birth of it and we announced the funding to maintain it. So, here.
You're in fuego, man.
I am en fuego. Yo apruebo este mensaje.
Yeah.
Aquellas personas que dicen que nosotros no estamos trabajando para el beneficio de los residentes de Paterson. 8 años atrás este plan se había aprobado con la ayuda de Bob Barachi y su equipo. 8 años después ahora tenemos 8.9. Wow, what a perfect number. 8 years. 8 years after, we have $8.9 million. So, let's enjoy it. 8.9 para arreglar el parque más grande que hay en la ciudad de Paterson, Westside Park. Aquellas personas que dicen que nosotros no estamos haciendo el trabajo, están equivocados. Estamos haciendo el trabajo para el beneficio de los residentes, porque los residentes necesitan parques mejores para su familia y las personas que visitan. Sigamos haciendo el trabajo, ahora vamos a poner las palas en la tierra para construir. Thank you.
Wow, that was good. I'm Andre Sayegh, and I approve that message. Thank you, sir. I also want to acknowledge the fact that for our business administrator, Kathleen Long, this was a passion project. As a matter of fact, that first grant that I alluded to earlier, the 10-minute walk campaign, she was instrumental when she was my chief of staff in making sure that we prioritized that particular grant and made sure that we secured the funding to get the ball rolling so that we could create enough momentum for our movement. So this could not happen without her. It couldn't happen without Bob and our council supporting it. But it couldn't have happened also without our friends at New City Parks.
Yes.
Come on. They share that same passion, and they have an extensive track record in improving places to play for children and for families. And so with us today from New City Parks is Emily Nye.
I'm thrilled to be here today to represent New City Parks. New City Parks is a small nonprofit organization, and we work with small cities in the Northeast to help build and revitalize parks in underserved communities. We came to Paterson a couple of years ago and sat down with the mayor to see how we could help this city, and he immediately identified Westside Park. So this is where we want to put our energy, and so he has, and so has the entire community. We've been blown away by his leadership and support, and by the support of the City Council. New Jersey Community Development Corporation, delivered this plan and has been by our side from day one to help us get where we are now. And we're so grateful to the community as well for turning out for all of our outreach events. It was, those people who came out that have helped shape these plans into what they are today. We've received funding support from the Tao Foundation to help support our work here, and that was, we thank them. And we also received generous funding from the New Jersey DEP Green Acres program and HUD. And along with all the money the city has allocated to the project, we're so excited to be able to deliver this project to its full potential to serve the community around it as well as all residents of the city of Paterson. Thank you.
Mayor, if I could just say one thing. At the very conclusion of this report, I'd just like to read a sentence or two. It says, as expressed in Paterson's master plan, quote, residents are already weary and perhaps even jaded from the amount of meetings, focus groups, and community forums, and other things where they have been asked to voice their opinions and express their desires, only to see little come of it. Realization of this project in this master plan can be the concrete evidence of progress that the people of Paterson want to see.
Yes, yes.
Mayor, thanks to your leadership, as I said earlier, this report is now a reality.
Thank you. Bob, you must have read my mind, because I was thinking the same thing. Pattersonians are tired of the talk. They're tired of the talk. And I believe, as a result of our alignment, our strategic alignment, people are seeing results, not just rhetoric. And I'm sorry, it is Holy Thursday, so I'm gonna get a little biblical. In the Bible it says, without a vision, the people will perish. What we say here is that with a vision, the people of Paterson will prosper. Thank you.
Thank you.